I'm at the visitor center at the southwest entrance, and it's a much newer, larger facility. The other one was super tiny and very old. Cool though, but old. How does it make you feel? So I decided to do Boiling Lake Trail. When you can probably hear that wind, I'm sorry. It is cold. There's like a light mist in the air, and but this trail is only about 1.5 miles, I think. I've got my backpack with some food and bear spray. You know, they say to be particularly cautious in, like, you know, water, around water, creeks and ponds and things, for bear, that is. And you know, mountain lion too, I guess. Should keep an eye out for them. They're not as easy to spot though. But this is the creek again, Kings Creek, the one that goes down the waterfall. But we're pretty high in elevation here, and there's no snow at this elevation, but I could see the snow. It's just right over there. It's only like 1,000 feet up. It's chilly. So I realized, I got to the road and I realized I'm going on the wrong path. What threw me off was that it said that it described this path as a very easy path and or trail, as it's a trail. But this the other trail, which is probably the right one, went straight up a hill, but maybe it's just one little hill and then it's easy after that. So I didn't go that far, it's okay. And this is very pretty, walking along the creek, but that just adds another 1/2 mile to my hike. It's okay, I need the exercise. Okay, so it's still extremely windy and cold, but the sun came out a bit, which makes me feel better. And I did eat, and I watched a little bit of Mad Men, and now I'm going to take this 1.5 mile hike up to the boiling lake. So only the beginning of this trail was kind of challenging. It's kind of up a bluff, up a cliff, and now it's leveled out. Look at this couple. I was talking to them, and they're from somewhere in Europe. But she's like doing exercises along the way. It's pretty funny. So as you can see, the sun came out, and it's starting to feel a little warm, except for the wind, of course. Wind makes it cold. So this is the path for the cold boiling lake, it's called. So I think it's 3/4 mile to the lake, and then if you continue on another 2 miles, maybe 2.5 miles, then it's an overlook of what's called the Bumpass Hell. Bumpass Hell. Bumpass Hell is the main attraction of this whole park. It's a valley that is full of volcanic stuff. Volcanic stuff. This is all volcanic stuff, I guess. It's full of interesting geothermal kind of stuff, and it's one easy walk through it, so it's the main attraction, because most things in this park you have to hike quite a ways to get to. So if you continue hiking past the lake, you can go, and there's a great overlook of the whole Bumpass Hell Valley. That whole trip is like round trip 6 miles. So I'm considering doing it. I'm definitely going to the lake, which is just not too far from here. I'm already halfway there, I think, or more. But that's a significant hike because it's also a like 800-foot gain in elevation to the Bumpass Pass overlook. So these are just cold surface water, but as you can see, the bubbles coming up, that's gas. Gas is coming up from the volcano. The sun came out. It's awesome. I was telling you about Bumpass Hell. Right now I'm taking a little break climbing this mountain. So Bumpass Hell is the big attraction in the park, and it is closed for restoration. So that's why I would just be doing the easy stroll through it. It's like a short hike and a stroll through this valley, but it's closed because they're like redoing the boardwalk and removing rocks and things like that, so you can't get in it. It's closed for like the entire year, I think. And so this is like an alternative way to see it, but it's, like I said, it's like a 5-mile plus hike to it. So right now I'm not even halfway there. I'm already resting. To be honest with you guys, I think I'm still a little worn out from the hike at Mount Shasta, that amazing hike. But was that yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. But all day yesterday I was tired, and all I did was drive, and pretty much I walked around a little bit, but I was pooped. Path gets a little muddy, but look at this view. You can't see it right now, but there's a lake right there. Not the bubbling lake, but a different one. Right down here is Crumbow Lake. It's just a tiny lake. You can't see the entire thing from here, but it is small. Get a little better view of from here. I think that's definitely Juniper Lake. Definitely, probably. Definitely, maybe. Well, this trail's a little intense. Lots of going up. I don't think we're going all the way up there, but it's been nothing but up for over a mile now. And the terrain's getting a little more rugged. I don't know if I'm going to climb this or not, but it looks like other people do. Yeah, it's not so bad. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, wow. Holy cow. The trail, it goes that way. I'm assuming the Bumpass hell is right over here inside, on the other side of that mountain. There's that little lake again. You can see that big lake a little bit and that tree. Oh, it's windy up here, I'm sorry. And there's the way I came on that trail. All the way from over on the other side of that mountain. I think, or no, actually back that way, I think. I think the trail actually comes this way and then goes. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's beautiful. I keep saying that, I'm sorry. So this is where Bumpass Hell begins. You can see the difference in the terrain. It changes here. Still have to climb up a bit more mountain to get there. I don't know what kind of birds these are. One of them already took off flying. They look like chickens. Not sure what that is, but when the other one took off, it was a very heavy, big bird. You can't see its whole body right now. Oh, there's two of them right there. Oh, there's three of them. I don't know, to me they look like chickens. Wild chickens? Is there such a thing? Huh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Well, I made it. This is Bumpass Hell. And it is so windy here. What did you do to your faces?
I don't know. It just came from there.
Wow, it just happened naturally?
Yeah.
Wow, that's something.
It happens when you walk through the steam.
That's amazing. Those two are funny. They give themselves mud masks over here. But look, they're you can see they're widening this boardwalk. But we are walking on this other trail along the side. Molten rock or magma lies miles below my feet. The magma superheats a reservoir of groundwater deep within the earth. Steam, as hot as 464 degrees Fahrenheit, 240 degrees Celsius, rises and condenses into water again. Mixing with percolating groundwater nearer to the surface, the mixture produces sulfate water that escapes through Park hydrothermal features at temperatures about 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 93 degrees Celsius. Check out this view. I give these people so much credit. They're two guys. Yeah, there's the other guy. This is seriously mountainous. Like, this road goes up just to this peak that we're almost at. It goes up 8,000 feet or something. It's like some dedication. This is Mount Lassen. It's 2,000 feet elevation gain to the top. And it's 2.5 miles. And the trail doesn't even wrap around the mountain, so you can't see the top. But can you see the eye in the side of the mountain? I forget the name for this. I looked at my map and the information packet. I must have seen the name on the internet, but I can't find it now. The guys on the bikes are going from Boston to Austin, Texas, by way of California. So Boston to California, California to Austin, Texas. That is amazing. And this, just below Lassen Peak, is Lake Helen. Pretty little lake. You know, Lassen National Park, it's one that nobody ever talks about, really. At least I haven't heard much about it. And I was prepared not to be blown away because no one talks about it. So if it was incredible, like, people would, you know, it'd be more on people's radar, I think. At least that's what I thought. And maybe that's what everyone thinks, and that's why people just don't come here as much. But this is a beautiful park. It's amazing. And, you know, when I pulled in, I was like, I'm underwhelmed. But the further you go in, it's just like, that's pretty amazing. This park really isn't set up. I kind of feel like Yellowstone. I kind of feel like it's set up a little like Disneyland, like you just drive from parking lot to parking lot and see one attraction after the next one. This one, if you're not a hiker, you'll still see really beautiful views, and there's a few things that you can pull off and see, you know, without hiking very much at all. But most of this park is hiking. This is a hiker's paradise. This is a great park.